Hello. Okay, well, I can't get my channel. Hello. Is anybody out there? Hey, Jess Lovely. How you doing today? How you been doing, girlfriend? Let me get some water. Let me get some H2O. Get myself all situated here. Really good. I'm cooking dinner kind of late. Oh, okay. Well, we just had dinner a couple hour ago. So we had some chili dogs. And we had for lunch some leftover I had made a taco salad. We had that for lunch. So yeah, we had some light food today. I love chili dogs. Yes, I do. Let me finish up these. This was what I've been doing all day. Finishing up the cover of these books. I was determined to finish these projects. I need to move on. So I was determined. I'm making teriyaki chicken. Oh, girl, that sounds good. Yes. That sounds yummy to the tummy, baby. I love anything with rice. I love rice. I can eat rice every day. I know it's not good for you because it's a lot of starch. But baby, please, I can get down with some rice. Yes, yes, yes. What's the name of the ink that you buff over your embellishment book? Oh, right here. Let me get it. Oh, they so old, girl. Let me see. Hold on. It's called Ink of Gold Metallic Rub. Now, yeah, Ink of Gold Metallic Rub Viva. You might have to order these because they used to sell them at Hobby Lobby. I haven't, when they had those 70% sales, that's when I bought them, and I don't see them anymore. So you might have to order. They call Viva Ink of Gold Metallic Rub. I'm pretty sure you can get them off of Amazon. But yeah. Yeah, I done had it for a long time. But they still work us because if they dry out, all you have to do is add water. Yep. And it keep on ticking. So do. Yep. So what you finna make some embellishment books? You finna make some? Come on. I was thinking so I can just like the way. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. It's good to have it in your stash though, because you could do a lot with those rubs. You can. Yep. You do a lot with it. Yep. I was so determined to finish these books. I said I am gonna finish these unfinished projects because these gone in my zibbet store. These are my little spring little journals, and I want to use some of my scraps to for the pages. That's the goal. That's why I made them different sizes, so that way you have a variety. Yes. All righty. Always getting some excuse me for this scratching, y'all. I want to get this glue up. When I start doing my papers, I don't want to be getting glue. I don't want to be going. Yep. Put that on there. All right. Put some of this masking tape on here. And I don't like you don't even want to cut. All this time I've been doing all these books. Y'all can see what I was doing? What is that? Max home. Okay. All righty. Hey, Melissa, how you been doing, girl? What you been up to? Okay. Let me go ahead and cover this on up. Where's my bone folder? Just making homemade pizza. No and no. That sounds yummy. I know it's a thrill and adventure every day. Yep, that sounds yummy. I'm making some journal covers, just various sizes. I want to use up my scraps. So I have done, these are out of fabric. These are all the ones I have already covered today. I did this one, did 2 of those, and then I did 2 of these. So yeah, just different material. And these just gonna be various size. These are various size journals, yeah. So that's what I've been doing today. In between, spending time with the family, helping DJ with his homework. Yeah. I walk I walk Queenie. It's so nice out. So I let her go out today, and we walked her in the neighborhood right on just on the block. Didn't want to do too much because I saw too much going on today, and I'm like, I ain't being a part of that foolishness. No. So, yep, beautiful weather. And when the weather's nice like this, people do not do what they supposed to be doing. So I said, oh no, that would not be me. I just came out and walked my little puppy. That's all I was doing. She was so happy to be out. She was so happy. I was like, Jesus. Yes. So yeah, that's all I was doing today. Calling and checking up on my friends and talking to my family. Yes. So that was good. Yep. That was good. Yep. What did you use to smear your glue? Oh, this is like a makeup application thing I got from the Dollar Tree. Um, yeah. I don't know, do they still have them? But when they did have them, I bought a lot of them. It is good to smear glue because it's that what you call that type of material? It don't stick. I forget what you call it. Silicone, something like that. Yeah, so that's what I've been using. Yeah, silicone. That's it. Hey, Crafty Mom on 5. Hey, Beverly. I saw your new toy. Yes, I went back and I caught the replay. Oh, so happy for you, girl. I saw your new toy. I know you're gonna have some fun with it. Come on. I'm still on the fence about getting one. Oh, girl, go ahead. I got the mini. See, I got the little mini, but I'm gonna get the one like Beverly have too. But this is super duper cute. It sits on my desk. Yes. Yeah, the junior. Yeah, you got the junior. Yep. So yeah, go ahead and join the bandwagon, girl. Especially if you got a lot of dies. I got I still use my big shot, even though you got to roll it, but yeah, I still use it. Yep. I sure do. Yep. Trying to get this little triangle right here, y'all. This is what I've been doing all day. Covering up these books, prepping these books. I was so determined to get it done. Okay, what did I say? Hey, I'm still having. Hey, sister, I still have to call you. Kind of going from stick shift to a manual car. I know. Hey, Shirley, how you been doing? That's good. Uh-oh. That one right there popped loose. Oh man, I sold my post. What? Wait a minute. What you say now? Wait, hold on. Oh my, I sold my post. What the heck? I promise I did not have any alcohol. I vetted a new word. Okay. I'm back from finishing up in the kitchen. Okay. Prepping these books is a lot of work, but it is worth it. And I just cannot do no one book. I don't know why. Oh, y'all, I got so many compliments yesterday on my mask. Yes, y'all. You know, we had to take DJ out for his physical therapy. And I mean, even though we all couldn't go into the waiting room, I mean, into the physical therapy place because the corona. So he was the only one that was able to go in because he was a patient. But my daughter had to go in and sign him in. So they was asking her who made the mask. Did we buy them from a supply store? Oh, y'all. And I felt so happy, so proud of myself. And that was my first time making that. Y'all know I don't know how to sew. Everything I learned about my machine, I watched videos here on YouTube and some trial and errors. So yes. I was like, oh, so I'm making my two first cousins, they are RNs. I'm making them some mess. I'm gonna ship it to them this weekend. And then my daughter, because she might have to go back to work Monday. She don't know for sure yet. But right now, for the past 2.5 weeks, she's been working from home. So yeah. And then I'm shipping one to my son because he's still working. He worked for DHL, so he's still working. So yeah. So I was like, yes, that is so sweet. Yeah, I felt so proud of myself. Yes. So that was that. I gotta cut this down some, so let me measure this right quick. I want that to show. I want my little edges to show. Hold on. Yep. And then oh y'all, I had went to, since we couldn't go into the therapy, the only store that was open was Michael's. The Michael's here, They had a big tall fiberglass that surrounded the desk, the checkout, where you check out at. And then where the machine where you use your debit card, they had like another little fiberglass little thing where you just stick your hand underneath that and put your debit card in. I was like, wow. Can we see the mask? Mask is down. Hold on. Let me see. Can I get DJs? Wait a minute, because mask is downstairs. DJ, DJ, where your mask at? Okay, this is DJ's. I made two in this style right here. Well, I made three and cover. So they, I made sure that they was gonna be washable. But mine is downstairs. Stop screaming at yeah. So, but I did a live on yesterday. I did the whole shebang on my live on yesterday. So if you want to go back and see it, Crafty Mom, I did a live yesterday, just one video before this one. So yeah, I was so proud of myself, y'all, because like I said, I am not a seamstress by no means. And everything I learned by my machine is by trial and error. Looking at YouTube videos, getting on here, asking y'all to help me. So yeah. I was just so happy. So I'm gonna make some for my family, especially my two cousins that's nurses, y'all. Oh my God. When I hear their stories, I talked to my cousin on yesterday, and I was just in tears. We were just praying. Oh my God. It's just whew, whew, whew. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. So, and by them being the first line of defense, the nurses, the doctors, the EMTs, and all those people, they see. Oh, I was just lost for words when she was telling me. I really was. Be right back. I'm just cutting this so I can yeah. Well, thank you. I just love anything crafting. I really do. I try my hands in a lot of different stuff. Yep, anything crafting. I just love it. Put the wet glue on the inside. It's like a bad movie watching, and I know it. Yes, and I mean, I watch it, y'all, because I have to know. I really do, and I mean, it's just, whoo, oh Lord. But God is still in control, in spite of everything that's going on. That's what's keep me, grounded, and my faith that everything gonna work itself out. I know it looks bad. I know people have lost loved ones, but yes, it's something serious. I have a niece who thinks it's all just political scam. That's not true. They better stop believing that. There's a lot of people losing lives. There's a lot of people dying. This ain't no political hoax. I made two. I had to try both styles. The first one is like yours with the daisies all over, and the second one is like the other style with Wonder Woman print. Oh wow! Send me a picture. Oh wow! I mean, I'm not. If I go to Walmart, which I've been staying clear of Walmart, I'm gonna get some Wonder Woman material for my. I would like to make that for my two first cousins, nurses. But like I said, I am really trying to stay clear of Walmart. And all of the stores now, we went to Sam's yesterday. Um, they doing 10 peoples in the store at a time. That's the most they letting into the stores. Yep. So it's a good thing though. Yep. It is a good thing that they're doing that. Oh wait. I'm gonna have to do something about this mat. I don't want to get no glue on my thingy. Trying to press this down. I mean, what you say? He was in New Orleans at a conference. Several people who were there had. Yep, New Orleans is really high up there. Yep, and they stay. That Mardi Gras should have been canceled because a lot of people came into New Orleans from all over the world, and it's a lot of people. I have two first cousins that live in New Orleans. My husband has a lot of family in New Orleans, and it's awful there. I mean, it is awful. So yeah, it is sad. I better make a little split right there. I should have did that on the other side, but I didn't. Let's see. My little Queenie. I don't know why she be just barking so much. Oh, DJ is not in the room. That's why she barking. Yep. Amen. I received crafty mom. Amen. I'm gonna listen prayer sent your way. I mean, what happened? They say Auburn will be the next hotspot in the next couple of weeks. Oh my God. That I was in tears when my family told me I've been in this flock since I was born. I will be 46 years old on next Tuesday. So he's family to me. Oh wow. Y'all, this is some scary times we are in. For real. It is scary. And then let me tell you what my sister-in-law was telling me today. You know, in Chicago, they got this app where you could put in the zip codes over there and it'll tell you the areas that's the heaviest populated. And the zip code that I grew up in, 6060620 and 6060621 is where my family house is. My in-laws, that area is heavy populated. And then my niece, she stays on the corner of that street. They brought out a dead body this morning. So the thing is with the corona is they're unable to keep account of how many people who actually have died in their home. You know, they are able to keep account on the ones that come to the hospital and don't make it. But the ones that die in their homes, they're not keeping account on those as closely as they are on the ones that's in the hospital. So that's why they stressing people to stay inside their homes. And people just don't want to listen. I mean, I was looking at today where they outside barbecuing because it's nice. They out there barbecuing. They at the basketball courts playing ball. Like, okay, like they untouchable. It's just unreal. It's just like they just blankly believe this is a hoax. Like this is not real. The coroner don't report. I know the coroner don't report it either. I mean, so it's like it, and that's why they keep on saying we have not reached our peak. So y'all, I'm 53 years old. I thought I'd never see something like this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know it was a swine flu and that type of stuff, but this right here, and one thing about it, it's not discriminated. You can't say that because you're poor, you have medical treatment, rich, poor, middle class, white, black, everybody is affected by this. All the time, I did not realize that I live in a relative small town and I'm purified. My daughter who lives 1 mile up the road has have bad lungs and we get I know. And that's the scary part too, crafty mom. Anybody with pre-existing diseases, they are at a very high risk. So yeah, so this little beast, it's awful. It's awful. Cause I mean, for 2 weeks I was sick as a dog. I mean, the only thing I didn't experience was the high fever. I had the diarrhea. I had my muscles, my legs, my back. It was hurting me so bad. It seemed like somebody was taking something sharp and just piercing my skin. I couldn't keep any food down. Um, my taste buds was just gone. I mean, the only thing I was doing was drinking hot tea and the broth from the soup, because I was having diarrhea so bad I started getting real weak. And I had migraines out of this world. I never experienced a migraine like that. And thank God, thank you, Jesus, for my husband, because baby, he worked on me. Oh my God. Because I told him, I said, I am not going to no hospital. I refuse to go. And he worked on me. The same medicine I was taking, he was taking. I stayed downstairs in my room. I didn't come upstairs where my grandson and my oldest daughter stay. I stayed downstairs. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I prayed. I had people praying for me. I felt those prayers. I felt them. I walk. When I was able to get up and walk around, I said, Lord, I will live. I will not die. I will live. I will not die. And I mean, I just kept on praying. I kept on praying. And every day I was getting better and better. Now I had my little days at nighttime when, it seemed like I just couldn't sleep. I was restless. But thank God, mercy and grace, I pulled through that thing. I pulled through it. And I mean, I have my family house in Chicago. All of my sister-in-law, they was experiencing the same thing. And I said, Jesus, I pulled through it. I mean, because some people ain't here to tell the story. The ones that did, I didn't never go get tested, but I was having some symptoms that my body had never ever experienced. I can tell you that much. What I was going through, I have never felt that type of sickness. I couldn't even and then I had shortness of breath. I couldn't hardly walk that far. Thank God my bathroom is not far from my bedroom. Because, oh my God, it was awful, y'all. I promise you. I promise you. I was sick as a dog. I was sick. And it came down on me all of a sudden. And when I started feeling better, me and my husband and my daughter, we got in here. I sprayed every nook and corner of our house. From downstairs all the way up to upstairs. I disinfected. I made hot boiling water with that Lysol. I washed walls. I washed my basin. I washed doorknobs. I washed blinds. We did it all. And I said, and we don't have a lot of company. Thank you, Jesus. Because wasn't nobody coming in my house. I don't need no company. You weren't coming up in here. That means, I have a baby that lives in Chicago, my baby girl. I was FaceTiming her. My son live in Memphis. I was FaceTiming people, talking to them. I was sick as a dog. So I know this beast is real. It's real. I ain't telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I experienced. And my body had never been that sick. It's real. And the thing about it, it's hard for you to even track how you got it. It's hard. So I heed to people when they say, when the news is saying stay in, I only go out if it's a necessity. But other than that, I'm cool. I can stay right here in my house. All I don't have, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. We got freezer full of food. I got plenty of water. I got my basic necessities. But I'm not, no. Not for to do it. My church be online. So for the past 3 Sundays, my pastor's been going live on Facebook. So I still fellowship. I talk to people at my church. I do all of that. No. It's time out for this foolishness. I know what I was experiencing. That was something I don't wish that on nobody. Yep. Drink warm water. That's what I was doing. I was drinking warm water with lemon. I was drinking hot tea. My husband's making me some hot toddy. I mean, Jesus. Y'all. I'm telling you, this thing was something. So, y'all, if you know somebody that's in these high states with these high numbers, Call and check on your loved ones. This thing is serious. It is serious. This beast out here is something. Yep. Today I added a little sea salt. Oh, you did? Okay. I got some sea salt downstairs, just lovely. Yep. And then, yep, and I was drinking a lot of orange juice. I even cut up, they said cut up your orange peelings. I had, oranges, and they said put it inside of a boiling pot, and then take a towel and like breathe it in. It breaks up the mucus and all that in your system. So I was doing that. I mean, ooh. Yeah, real lemon. Uh-huh. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. I always had you some tea in your house. And some lemon juice, or that pure lemon juice. Yep. I was popping them vitamins. Shoot, I was doing it all. Even though I should have been taking vitamins way before this, happened, because I'm anemic, so I was doing it all. I was like, Jesus, that's the name I was calling on every minute. Jesus, take this from me. Take this. Take this. I don't want this. Yep. That beast is ugly. I got to work from home because they actually sent me home because of my asthma. Oh wow. Hey Deb, how you doing? I have asthma as well. In heart. Oh yeah. Yeah, Deb, you have to be careful who you have around you. Both of y'all do. And oh, that's another thing. My husband has a CPAP machine, and I was even on his machine, y'all, because of the oxygen. Yep, that's another thing that was ooh, y'all. He was sharing his machine with me, and he needs his machine for real. I said, "Thank you, Jesus, for my husband. He was working on me like he was a doctor." Shoot, he was working on me. My husband's still working. He's a mechanic for our county, and he works on fire trucks. I pray that he doesn't bring it home, but I make him strip in the garage and straight to. That's right. That's right. That's what you have to do, just lovely. Seriously. I have never had asthma. Then, out of the blue, one time a few years ago, I thought I was having a heart attack at the doctor's office. Called the ambulance. It was a whopper of an attack, my first one ever. Yep, that's something. Yep. Bring this down. Well, that's something serious now. This is true love to share this machine. Yes, it is true love. Yes. I saw my husband crying when I was sick, y'all. I promise you. I guess he said, yeah, I get on his nerves on a good day. he ain't like for me, and I was quiet too. He ain't used to me being quiet. This year be 20 years we've been married. He ain't like for me to be quiet. I wasn't saying nothing. I was using a lot of sign language. Yeah. I have heard of couples getting into fights for sharing the spouse toothbrush or toothcomb. Toothbrush? Well, now we ain't sharing no toothbrush. I love him dearly. I got a lot of toothbrushes that we ain't never opened, but I ain't sharing no toothbrush now. Can't do that one. That's nasty. I know, right, Melissa? I ain't doing that one now. I love my husband dearly. He got his own toothbrush, and if he loses it, I got plenty ones that we have not opened yet. Oh, shoot. Nah, boo, I'm sorry. I can't do that one. I mean, y'all, y'all, I think that, I know it's a big, no sharing toothbrushes here either. Hey, Diane, how you doing? Diane, oh my God. I saw Larissa's video of you when she shared the mask that you made for her family. Diane, you did an awesome job. I didn't even know you knew how to crochet. Girl, Diane, those masks was beautiful. And then you made her one in purple. I said, go ahead, respect that purple. Girl, those masks was beautiful. And then you put the scripture, the scriptures inside that scripture material. Girl, you did an awesome job. I said, look at Diane. She got all these little underlying secrets. She is a little crafter. I said, she crochet. Yeah. Oh, wow. That is on my list right there. I want to learn how to crochet. I said, those masks are so cute. Yes, Larissa said, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. And she couldn't hold it no longer. She said, I'm not going to cry. Oh, I said, oh, those are so cute. We are so talented. Yes, we are. We are some talented creatures. Yes. I said, look at my friend. She did though so cute. I saw my daughter, I said, come here. Come and see Diane mask she made. She said, ooh. Yes, those were so nice. Yes. I said, oh. Marissa said, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I love to hear her talk. Larissa, I mean, not Marissa, Larissa. Yes, yes, yes. We was talking about when I was sick, Diane. I was telling them how sick I was. Yes. Yes, you was. I know. I felt y'all prayers. And then I was going through my messages and I seen where you had sent me a message that asking me, was it okay for Larissa to pray for me? I said, oh, I felt them prayers, y'all. I have never felt that sick in my life. So this beast is real. This ain't nothing to play with. Nothing to play with at all. I was looking at a video last night where this lady spit. She spit on a Walmart cashier. Spit. I mean, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I would have had I would have had an out of body experience right there in that spot if somebody actually spit on me. For real. I am not gonna lie. That's the nastiest, lowest thing you can do to a person is spit on them. I would have had an out of body experience. And I know I would have went to jail. I already know. For real. The way things is out here in this world too, and you gonna spit? Oh my God. Mm-mm. No, I couldn't turn the other cheek on that one. That I'm just letting y'all know. I'm real about this one. I couldn't turn the other cheek. There's some crazy folks out here. That's all I got to say. Oh, you still struck? Oh wow. Oh wow. Whew. Praying that God just remove that vertigo from you. This is I was reading about the signs of vertigo. Because I didn't know what it was. That's why I had asked a question the other day when you said that you was going through an episode of it. I didn't know what vertigo was. Praying right now for Diane. Yes, pray for Diane. Lift her up in prayers. Thing here. I would probably serve that jail time too, cause sister girl will have to get. Yes, I already know me, Diane. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I feel like I am a very friendly person, but spitting on me, putting your little finger in my face, you don't cross the line. I mean, I don't even like people to get too much in my space, no way. But for you to point your finger in my face and then to spit on me, I have an out of body experience on that one. I think I forget who I am. Now, for real. Another whole different person come out on me. Woo! So I hope I never get in that situation. I know people, anxiety is up, people's is, in this panic mode. But man, it's some things you just don't do. You just don't do. Just don't do. That's the second time this year. How did the checker? How did she react? She stepped back. She stepped back because for one thing, y'all, the lady was old. She was an elderly lady. But I don't care if she was 2 years old. I don't care. I wouldn't care. Not me. But she was an elderly lady. And the way the video showed it, it's like it seemed like it was some type of confrontation, but she spit so hard, she spit from the bottom of her stomach. And the cashier, you know how the cashiers are at Walmart. They right there, And she kind of backed up, but you could see the spit coming across. Oh Lord Jesus. But I mean, it didn't like get her in her face or nothing like that, because she moved back. But it's just the principle behind the issue. You spit. That's what I'm talking about right there. And I mean, I know sometimes you have to look over elderly people's, but it's a limit to looking over for me. And I'm telling you the truth. I know sometimes you got to look over them because some of them, but sometimes they know what they're doing too. Because I have worked in home health care for 11 years. 11 years. And I'm telling you, when I was working as a nursing assistant, them some mean people. They are. I mean, for real. They mad because their family done put them in the nursing homes. They're mad because don't nobody come out there to visit them. And they take all their frustration out on who? Their nursing assistants. I'm telling you what I experienced. I was so glad to change my major. I didn't know what to do. So she knew exactly what she was doing. You right about that? She knew. They want to use that age for an excuse, but that age gonna get you a little whooping. Because I would have lost my job, and I would tell him to call my husband. His number's right there on speed dial. Tell him meet me at the nearest precinct with some money. For real. That's it, and that's all. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The old Tanya would have had came out so fast. And ain't no way pushing her back in. Yep. Ooh, this right here, I'm making a mess with this. Elderly folks and little kids look so energetic, but watch out. I know. Believe me, I have 4 grandkids, and my kids was once babies too. So yep, They got a lot of energy in them, a lot of spunk. I say. Yep. I'm showering while listening to the conversation, and I'm laughing so hard I got. But listen, you always doing something. Oh God, Melissa is just crazy. Y'all, I'm just letting y'all know. Don't let the niceness fool you. Cause I'm sorry. No, no, no. Eyes are sorry. Gotta put this right there. They had to tell my one of my little nieces posting so much on Facebook, posting stuff that she don't know nothing about. I mean, for real. You don't, especially about family members, and then people's, especially when you haven't talked to your family in a couple of days, and then you on Facebook posting all this silly stuff. People need to stop that. Everything is not made to go on social media. They think that's their personal diary. Man. I will have to ask the Lord to please pray. Please forgive me. I had no idea the strength that will wake up at me that I would actually break her neck. I know. I'm telling you. You will have an out of body experience. You'll be like, woo, I didn't know I could do that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I couldn't even be, you know what? I think it would affect me so bad if I was in the store just seeing this take place. I just would have been, So, I mean, I'm just, thank God. I don't know what Walmart she is. I mean, I didn't know what state it was in, but I'm glad I wasn't nowhere near that. Yep. And then like I was telling y'all earlier, I was talking to my cousin, and she's a nurse over, in Chicago, and she was just telling us, telling me and my husband, I had on speakerphone, and she was like telling us what was going on there. She said, the news is not going to show y'all everything. She said, but I know, she said, I know I took an oath. I've been a nurse for 14 years. She said, but I'm ready to throw this in. I'm just ready to throw it in. She said, I can't keep coming to work every day. She said, my anxiety is up so high. She said, when 2:00 start, she had to be to work 3 to 11. She said when 2:00 hit for her to start getting ready to get up, leave the house, her anxiety she just felt herself in a whole different zone. And she haven't even made it to work yet. And she said that the staffing there is getting shorter and shorter. People is calling off because of the working conditions here. I'm talking about in Chicago now. I don't know about the other states. The working condition here, and she was just saying it's just awful. She said that it's getting to the point now where when a patient come into the hospital by ambulance or somebody bring them in, and once they figure out it, they look at you and do whatever they can to assess if you have corona, if you're positive, negative, whatever. She said they don't even have a lot of ventilators. The doctors have to decide on who gets a ventilator. So if three people's walking to the ER and all of them experience the same symptoms, they only have one ventilator left. What they gonna do with the other two? They try to do the best they can to kind of get them stabilized, but the outcome could be what? Death. And that's what she said that's what she's been witnessing. So, and she said she been, they've been begging and pleading people, stay at home. But you know how it is. To get a little warm outside, it do something to people's brain cells, and they feel like they got to be out here. Because it was nice today, and my husband said he had went up there to get the dog some dog food. He said just driving. We was like maybe about a good 6 blocks from the Dollar General. He said that he saw little kids out there playing basketball. They all walking in huddles and stuff. I said, They don't think this is real. They young. It's not gonna do nothing to them. So it's a trick of the enemy to let your guards down. Sure is. It's a trick of the enemy, Diane. You're right about that one. Yep. Trick of the enemy. On my lunch break, I sat on my deck and enjoyed vitamin D. That good enough for me. I know. I opened up all my blinds to let some of that good sunlight come through my house. That was good for me. That was good for me. I only go out when I know I have to. It's a necessity. Other than that, I'm good. Yeah, Beverly got her new toy. I looked at her video too, her live. Y'all doing the thing over there. I said, look at Beverly. Now it's thundering. I need to wash off the pallets of my deck so I can go out and enjoy it. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's raining now. I hear it. That's some good sleeping weather for me. Last night it was hailing so bad here. Woo! I thought them little balls was gonna break my window. I said, woo, Jesus. I had a CVS delivery, my medication. They did it for free. Oh, look at God. What? That is a blessing. That is a blessing. For free? Yes. Yes, it's doing some things outside. I hear it. Gonna run and finish off tomorrow morning lesson. Have a good night, ladies. Love you much. All right, Melissa, you too. Have a blessed, safe night. I need to be sleeping. I changed my work shift to 7:30 a.m. That's gonna take some getting used to. All right, Beverly. Well, good night. I mean, just lovely. Yeah, it is an adjustment when you change your shift. I mean, I don't have no work until I don't know. I'm gonna find me something to do for the summer. We done had an early summer because our school don't go. Our school is canceled till August. So I am at home. I was gonna do the work for home through Amazon. I don't know. I gotta look into it. I gotta see what all you gonna be doing. I don't know. That's all I can see. I was curious. One of my friends was talking about it. So I was like, I don't know. I kind of enjoy my summers. I really do. Your body be fighting for when you change your routine. Yep. I'm in Atlanta, so it's 9:45. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's an hour. Yeah. Atlanta's an hour ahead of us. It's an hour ahead of me. I'm in Indiana. Yep, yep. I know the feeling. My sister worked from home for Oh, she do. She's still doing it right now. I was gonna look into it. Yep. One of my girlfriends said they need a lot of customer service. That's what you'll be doing, something dealing with customer service. Because I am officially done with working. We got our well, we found out last week that Indiana schools is not, they are closed. So everything now is e-learning. No, I wasn't temporary around. Okay, it was temporary around Christmas. Oh, okay, okay. Get off my finger. Let me say, our governor made a deal with PBS Learning Channel here. They will show education shows by the age group for a couple of hours each to help with the homeschool. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that is good. I mean, these parents is really, really, is really, um, being teachers because, baby, it's different. It's different though. That e-learning, because I look at the work that DJ have to do. Shoot, some of that stuff don't really make sense. And it's a difference because you're at home versus in the classroom where you can raise your hand and ask for help. Latanya, do you have a preference between Fabritech And tacky glue. I use both of them. I use the fabric tack for when I'm gluing something with fabric, and I use the tacky glue just for regular stuff. And then I do got the art glitter glue too. So it depends on what I'm using. I mean what I'm doing. But I have been using tacky glue for so long. That is my go-to glue. I just started using the art glitter glue. So yeah, I have been using that for so long. I mean, this rain right here is sure enough coming down. They said one of my friends say out of their 22 students, only 7 kids come on date for the. Yep, yep. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. Yep, I can believe that. Because for one thing, I mean, if you're not there monitoring your child get on the e-learning site, then that's like anything else. They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. And that's the thing with it. I mean, and like they said, you still have to do your work. You still have to log on to get those hours because that's how you're gonna pass to your next grade. And and if you don't have enough of those hours, you're gonna get an incomplete. And that means that you're not gonna be able to go to the next grade. So you really hurt yourself as a student, so but kids don't really see it like that. They think it's a free thing, a free play thing. Like, okay, ain't nobody here watching me telling me what to do. So hey, guess what? They don't see it. God is calling for parents to be real parents doing it. Sure is. Stand up, be a parent. Because, for years, what they was doing, the teachers was the ones teaching their children. And then they get an attitude. Because I mean, I've been in the school system for 3 years. So this, I'm not a seasonal teacher, but still in all, I started off with the pre-K, I mean the preschools and pre-K kids. And I mean, y'all, if I could, oh, y'all, it's just, now these are 4 and 5 year olds that I was working with for my first year of school. And those parents come up there with all that attitude about little Johnny should know all his alphabets. Little Johnny should know how to count to 20. Little Johnny do this at home. Little Johnny do that at home. But guess what? When it come down to the classroom, little Johnny wasn't doing that. And I had to tell my parents, we have an open door policy. You are welcome to come here any day you want to observe what your child is doing. You are welcome. All you have to do is stop at the office and get and sign in. That's the only requirement. I had 28 preschoolers. I could count on one hand how many parents that I had up there doing that. And the ones that was raising most of the HELL, Those was the ones that was nowhere around. So yeah. So now they have to, now they see exactly what little Johnny was doing in school because they at home with them now. They at home with them teaching their children so they can see what we was going through as teachers and to say that we are the lowest payer on the polling toll. You have to love that job. You have to have a love for learning, teaching, because there's no money in it. So you can't say you're in it for the money. That's not the type of field for that one. So yeah, they standing up now. I be seeing these videos where they trying to be creative of what they can do to pass their day with their children, and I just sometimes sit there and just laugh, like really, really, y'all have to be creative. I see, have to be creative. I gave my boy teachers my phone number, and if they don't do the teacher do do it, the teachers call me, and then it's on like I know that's right. I know. My daughter, my oldest daughter, is 33 years old, and I was working at the daycare, and the teacher called. She was in the third grade. Third grade. The teacher called me, Miss Harvey. I cannot do anything with Kenyatta. She's disrupted the class. Now, mind you, I'm at work, so that means they have to come to my classroom, come get me out of my class to go to this phone to see what's going on with my child. And I told the teacher, I said, you know what? I'm on my way up there. I said, but don't let her know I'm coming. Don't let her know. So, the teacher had a door. The door had a glass, like a little square window. I'm sitting in there watching for about a good 30 minutes. She throwing pencils at people. She getting up, hitting them on the head and sit back down real quick. I'm just watching her, everything she doing. So a child saw me in the door. Somebody mama in the door. So here she is. She turned around and tried to sit up straight, grab her pencil like she doing some work. I came and sat that classroom. I said, oh, no, you're not. I sat in this doorway for 30 minutes seeing what you be doing. I took my belt. At that time, I was carrying those Coach purses. And the Coach purses, you could take the handle off. And that's pure leather. And then it got those little holes in there, where you can adjust your straps. I took my scrap off my Coach bag. I asked her teacher, I said, could you stand in the doorway? So she stood in the doorway, so her head was blocking that little square. I whooped my daughter behind. She was hollering. She was running, knocking over chairs. The kids was laughing at her and everything. My daughter's 33 years old right now today. She remembered that whooping in class. And guess what? Didn't have no more teachers calling me about that one. No more. I told her, I said, I can't afford to lose my job for this teacher to keep calling me at my job telling me she can't control you. I ain't have no more problems with my daughter. Not bad. No, the teacher could just say, I'm finna call your mama, and she straightened up. And guess what? She was an example for my other two because she was the oldest. I told them, I can't afford to lose my job. I was a single mom back then. Nope. I'm going to get you where you stand because if I get home, I'm going to forget. So Nope, that ain't finna happen. They didn't want me to come up to the school at all. I was already having the attitude because I had to come and miss hours on my job. So, I was already in my feelings when I got up there. Yeah, she remembered that, baby. She's 33 years old. You cannot. Oh, well. Okay, y'all. How long have I been on here? I have done a lot today. Yes, I cover all these books. So I did all these. So tomorrow, I'm gonna pick out my papers and start putting them in there. And these books will be done. Different sizes. Oh my Latanya, I can't help it. I'm laughing so hard. Imagine you taking off that. Baby, yes. I'm for real. I mean, my thing is you have to do what you got to do, when you got children in school because, and then, it's hard for the teachers. I mean, first of all, for me, for instance, I'm in the high school rooms. I'm at the high school now. I was at the high school for this year. But you have all these personalities in these classrooms, and then you're trying to teach you're trying to teach them, and all it takes is one child to start it off, just one. And once they get started, your whole class will be disrupted. It's hard. That's what and now since I'm a teacher now, my little heart is a whole different way. Yes, girl, I've been busy. This is what I've been doing today. I did these two, and then these two right here. So these gonna be little journals. You could take them with you to church. You could put them in your bag. So I'm gonna use some of my paper. They all different sizes. I'm gonna use some of my scraps of other books that I've been making, and I'm gonna fill them up with some pretty papers. And yes, I've been busy. I'm feeling good, y'all. I'm coming out. I came back. I just got. Wait a minute. I just got some juice spit all over my poor phone. You're so silly. Oh, look how neat the area is. I will be sticking glue scraps. Oh. Well, you know what? This is because this has started off now. But once I get in the thick of these projects, girl, I have stuff everywhere. I really do. I have stuff everywhere. So, God is so good. Yes, He is all the time. God is so good. Yes, yes. Oh, I got glue all on my hand. You are so right. It does take just one. Yep. So, ladies, I'm gonna go catch me some news. Oh, it's raining hard here, y'all. I hear that rain against that window all the time. God is good. Yes. No complaints. No complaints. Oh, wait. Glue show stick to the hands. Yep. You smell white. Thank you. A labor of love. And I never could do just one book. I be trying sometime. I do all them fabrics. But I'm gonna look at the news and go cut up me some oranges. I got all them fruits downstairs. I got to eat them. Yep. Yep. I need to go find me some food. Yeah, go find you some food. Yes, that's how I end all my calls at work. Stay safe. That's right. Thanks for the laugh. Have a wonderful, blessed night, everyone. All right. Good night, Diane. All right, you guys. I'm finna sign off. I'm finna go cut me up some oranges and look at the news. And I will see you guys on my next video. And y'all have a blessed and safe night. Love you. Bye bye.